Thank you so much. Can we wave at one another? Hamjambo? Thank you. The Environmental Ombudsman. Our work is very easy. Under the MCA, section 30 to 36, under MCA, there are 4 institutions which were created by MCA. One, NEMA, the one you know mostly. Then we have the Net Tribunal. Then we have the Net Fund. And lastly, we have the National, it used to be called the Public Complaints Committee. But in 2015, in line with the Constitution, it was changed to the National Environment Complaints Committee. We have an act which is in Parliament. It might review that, where we now change our name to the National Ombudsman, the National Environmental Ombudsman. We want to change our name. So maybe if that act is passed in Parliament, we'll be able to have that. Now, what do we do? Our mandate is fourfold. One, we receive any complaint from anybody in Kenya on environmental destruction. Ours is to receive any complaint on environmental destruction in Kenya. So, if you have somebody who is able to throw it outside your door and you cannot manage him, you don't need to go to court. Just send to us a message. We have got a hotline, 0722 510 510. Just send a message, I'm in this place, there is somebody who is throwing litter on the road. And you give us his name or her name. We'll be able to be there. We have people who will be there. If you have somebody who is interfering with your land, like now, the other day we were in Kakamega, there was a guy who had brought skins, animal skins, to his compound. He had dug a big hole. He was using the traditional method to dry the skin and I think make leather. He was putting salt on those skins. And therefore there was serious air pollution. In that community, nobody could stay there. Okay? But him, he could be able to stay. Even when we were there, we were shocked, how would you live in this compound? Okay? But for him, he was getting money, so he did not care. Okay? So we were called by the neighbors, we went there and closed that hole, closed that site. Okay? In working with the county government of Kakamega. So we receive complaints from any individual or any organization or any government institution or any county. The other day we received a complaint from Kisumu County against Kericho County. Okay? In Kericho County they had done dams above the hill. Okay? So those dams were silted. Now water was flowing to Kisumu County and it had formed gullies. Gullies as deep as 100 meters. The roads which were there, people could not pass. So we brought together the county government of Kericho and the county government of Kisumu to liaise on how to settle that. Initially, the government of several NGOs have been going there and getting money, but they don't do anything. They can't do anything because the problem is at Kericho. So we have come up with a big plan on how to sort out that issue by restilting the dams. So we receive complaints from anybody. Even we received a complaint from the regional commissioner, Kisumu. What happened? The building that he's housing Kisumu, it was against the county government of Kisumu. The building that is housing the county government of Kisumu and the regional offices and their administration. The county government went and there was a problem with 10th and 11th floor where the county was. I think when the new government was coming in, the old government raised those floors into fire. They were housing the Department of Lands and the Finance Department. So when they raised them to fire, the pipes which are being used for wastewater, the toilets and all that, collapsed. And therefore, all the sewer from that building is going to the basement floor. So if we went to the basement floor, it's a lake of waste. So the county commissioner could not do anything, the regional commissioner. He had to call us and see how do we manage that waste. We managed to bring the county government together with the relevant provincial administration to see how that's done. So what am I telling you? we receive complaints from anybody. Some government institutions, in fact, are more happier because instead of them complaining to the senior, they come to us. And we are able to bring these officers together to see how we can initiate the problem. Secondly, we can do investigation on our own motion. For instance, if you have complained but you don't want to be seen, okay? So we take that as ourselves. And then we pursue the complaint on behalf of the citizen of Kenya. We can file cases in court against to our office. We are paid by the government of Kenya to act for you. We don't receive fees. Where I was making a presentation before the environmental judges in Mombasa, what they told me is that they don't have environmental cases. For the simple reason, we are able to deal with them faster than the court. You know, the court, you have to get filing fee. You have to look for a lawyer. But for us, you just send us an SMS, and as per our program, we'll be there. Okay? So we receive those complaints. People don't charge anything. We just enlist them. We take those ones on a priority. We move on them. And then as we move, we are able to resolve them.